Hey guys, I did a post yesterday about the Japanese twist on the Stephen R. Covey quote that came up. And the quote I thought was just right on the mark, and it just made me think of Ikigai. So let me read the quote to you and dive into a little bit how this relates, I see, to Ikigai. The quote from Stephen R. Covey, the author of The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, was, "Whatever is at the center of your life will be the source of your security, guidance, wisdom, and power." And it's part of habit 2, begin with the end in mind. Now, right off the bat, the idea of the center of your life, I couldn't help but think of Ikigai, right? Because that's what that is. Ikigai, people will spend a lifetime pursuing, trying to find that sweet spot in the middle. But I thought after the post even that it means something a little bit more, and Covey was right on. When he mentioned the 4 things, he mentioned security, guidance, wisdom, and power. You can actually see those in these 4 intersections right here. So he mentions security. That could be seen as profession, right? You have a job, you're secure. Guidance could be seen as your purpose. You know, what's guiding you, your purpose. Then wisdom is that pursuit. You're trying to find a better job, find out more what other people need. And finally, passion is the power that he mentioned. Stephen Covey mentioned power. So I just thought that was incredible how it really tied in to Ikigai. And just as a quick recap, most people, I would say, go through a career in a backwards C, and that is why it's hard to do on here, but you see the C starts down here. I'm calling it a backwards C. People start off with their talents. They go over here to get a job, and then they try to figure out what other people need, you know, from what they're getting paid for. And finally, they care about, you know, doing something that they love. Maybe they're getting close to retirement and they don't care about the money and they're doing finally something that they love. But instead of starting in the bottom left and going around and coming up toward the top and ending here finally with something that you're passionate about, I would suggest flipping it around. Look for those things that you're passionate about, that you love to do and would do if you weren't paid for them. And something that drives you, something that gives you a purpose, a mission that other people would need, of course. And therefore, it's something you could continue, you could pursue, you could hone your craft like an apprenticeship, and you'll be getting paid for it. And ultimately, it will become that job that you love, that dream job. And you will be growing as a result. That, to me, is another and probably a better way, if you can pull it off, to make the career that you love. I would love, speaking of that, I would love to see your comments and see if any of you have done it that way. If you're in that job that you love, or if you are one of the 85% that the World Gallup poll says are disengaged, basically unhappy in their career. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much.